Going on, bro? Just checking in, seeing how things are going. We're already more than halfway through the month, or right on that point, at least as I'm recording this. And this is the time where a lot of people start looking back. They start looking back and seeing how their year turned out and how things went. And some of us allow that to really dig into our emotions. See, I made a video a few days ago about how to cope, how to utilize your emotions, how to release them, because we need to. We cannot let that leave our body. During these videos, I like to be transparent, honest. This last year has been tough, and I've not sat down to really, really look back on the year and see how things turned out compared to where I'm at today. While there's pieces of the year that were great gifts that came, there are a lot of charcoal, if you want to put it in a Christmas sense, right? There were gifts that I opened that ended up being charcoal, and then some gifts ended up being this beautiful experience and continues even till now. But in those moments, bro, gratitude is your best friend. And it's really hard when you're in the thick of it, when you're in the deepest, darkest parts of the cave. In order to come out, you need to be grateful for what you have now, and at the same time, look and work hard towards a future that you want to create. It's really a complicated place to be because you're technically like in the midst of something. You're like, I'm unhappy with where I'm at today, but I need to be grateful for what I have. And I'm looking towards the future to make sure that I get the things that I want to get for my life, wherever that may lead you. Most of us, we shoot for the moon and we may just land among the stars. That's okay. Unless you're a wild person like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or these people who just knew what to do. They just had a sense of society. They know if they kept pushing and they kept trying and they kept, going against the grain and proving people wrong, and utilizing that energy and that anger of people telling them, nah, you can't do that, and persevering through that. I think that's the hardest. I have a huge sense of persevering, but over the last few years, I've been very careful. That hasn't brought to me what I actually need from a business standpoint. Even this YouTube channel, I would have been big if I stood consistent 10 years ago. If I went against the grain, if I didn't listen to friends at that time to that said, like, why are you doing that thing? You should, go back to school, get a big job, blah, 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 blah. But it's all good. It's never too late. But that's my story. What's your story? This last year, where are you at right now as we're going into Christmas and New Year's and that week before this entrance to the new year comes? Nothing's really going to change, but you can see it as a reset for you. Like, great. Emotionally, spiritually, it's a reset, right? We use this. This is what creates this, right? In your relationship with God. So, hope you're okay, brother. Let's make it to 2024. We'll check in then. All right? If you want to continue the conversation, just leave comments in the comment section below. And let's keep moving.